got a label deal with Epic Records.
Okay.
And actually I got 3 separate deals with Epic. Yeah, so I decided to do an album this year. You know, I've been doing mixtapes for like the past 4 years, and 4 or 5 years. So I decided this year I'm gonna do an album. So I'm right now I'm in the process of working on my album. I let out a couple songs off my album just to give people a taste of what, you know, how I'm going. You know, I released a record with Nas, that Hustle. You know, I released a couple of records off of there on this Poet. And then I'm just working on the album, man. You know what I'm saying? My album is called One of One.
One of One?
Yeah, it's just like original, masterpiece. You know what I'm saying?
You won't find this anywhere else.
You won't find this anywhere. The first, I can't lie, the first Nas song I heard was that If I Ruled the World.
Where were you?
I was in Atlanta. I don't remember exactly where I was, but I remember hearing something like that. Right, cause, you know, like I've always been a fan of New York music. You know what I'm saying? Just from Wu-Tang, like Raekwon, like the Chef, to Biggie, to MC Shan, Kool Moe D, Big Daddy Kane. Then online, you know, it came. Then came Jay-Z.
Right.
You know, with Jay-Z and Biggie, they came after. But of course, you know what I'm saying, growing up, Run DMC, LL, you know. So I've always been a fan of New York music. But, you know, I heard that If I Ruled the World, it just did something to me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something to think about. Right. If you ruled the world, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, what would you do if you ruled the world?
If I ruled the world, wow. I'd go chill on the island.
Man, if I ruled the world, you know what I'm saying? And then just that line alone, you know, regardless of irregardless of what he said after that line, what he said on that line, it's like, if I ruled the world, that's something to think about. You know what I'm saying?
He ruled the world.
If I ruled the world, it wouldn't be any homeless people. It wouldn't be any people that's poverty-stricken. You know what I'm saying? And everybody will be equal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where's it's millionaires, it's billionaires, it's people that's poor, it's people that's living day by day, minute by minute. I just have where everybody's equal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can live out their dreams, and it's world-free. It's just a world-free world. You know what I mean? That's what I would do.
You know, Nas is very choosy on who he collaborates with. How did you two connect? Did you run into him at a show, or how'd that even happen?
I actually ran into him in Miami. It was at the Art Basel.
Oh, the Art Basel?
Yeah, I ran into him. I actually went to his show.
Okay.
And it was a Hennessy show. I went to his show just to show love, support. I was actually in the audience as a fan. And then I went backstage when he got done and chopped it up with him or whatever. And I was just telling him, you know, how big of a fan I am, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, he rocked with me, and we just got to chopping it up. We were just kicking it, you know? And then Green Lantern, his DJ, he saw me, and he was like, oh shit, Rocko here, Rocko, come up here. So I went up there and hollered at Green Lantern, and then Green Lantern just started playing my music, you know what I'm saying? And gave me the mic, so I ended up performing. And Nas ended up coming out, rocking out, you know what I'm saying? Just rocking, and he was like, man, I rock with you, you know what I'm saying? So then we ended up just, you know, exchanging math, and then he's like, man, let's do something, send me something. So I sent him a record. I sent him a record, and then he was like, man, this is dope. He knocked it out. And that's my brother, man. So, you know, it just, we all, you know, like in life, you know, life had the tendency of pulling people in different directions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like when like say for instance, he's on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast. He down south, I'm up top. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a situation where we meet in between somewhere where we both have time to really just get together and put it together. You know what I'm saying? But like right now, we just all over the place. We chasing it. We trying to get it.
He just had a baby, just released the album. You're promoting your next stuff. You're closing deals with Epic. How often do you guys get a chance to interact nowadays?
Not very much. Not very much. I hardly ever see him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the price of success. That's what comes with it. We work this hard to where, to where we don't get a chance to really see our loved ones like we should. You know what I'm saying? My first time seeing my grandmother was 4th of July. That was my first time seeing her this year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Halfway through the year.
Yes, halfway through the year. So it's like, you know, it's like when you busy, I mean, you know, you reach out, you talk, you know, it's whatever, whenever you can, whenever time permits. But at the same time, you know, people have the balance in itself. It's a hard job, just balancing everything out.